Today we're going to start with the prerequisite unit. So that's before we even start with unit 1 for pre-calc. And we're going to find the midpoint, or we're going to use the midpoint formula and the distance formula, and then we're going to solve linear, absolute value, and square root or nth root equations. So we're going to begin with the midpoint formula. You have this word problem right here. It says Troop 175 is designing their new campground by first mapping everything on a coordinate grid. They have found a location for the mess hall and for the cabins. They want the bathrooms to be halfway between these two. So then we're going to find the midpoint so that we can plot this. So the cabins are over here at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6, 3. And then the mess hall over here is 1, 2, 3, 4, -4, -1. So we're going to label the coordinates first, x1, y1, x2, y2. We're going to put it into the midpoint formula, which is right there. You add the x's, divide by 2, add the y's, divide by 2. And so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to add the x's, -4 plus 6, divide by 2. And then -1 plus 3, the y's, divide by 2. So -4 and 6, that's 2. So that's going to be 2 over 2. And then -1 plus 3 is 2 over 2. So your bathrooms are going to be at 1, 1. So let's go and put those there. 1, 1. So that's where your bathrooms are located. Bathrooms. And it's halfway between mess hall and the cabins. Okay, let's talk about the distance formula. You have these two ships right here, and you want to find the distance between these two. And so we're going to use the distance formula. We're going to label 4, 6 as x1, y1, and then 28, 13 as x2, y2. And then we're just going to plug it into the distance formula. So then we're going to get the square root of 28 minus 4 squared plus 13 minus 6 squared. We're going to go ahead and do that on the calculator. You can do it on decimals. I have the calculator here. I'm not going to put the square root. I'm just going to do 28 minus 4 squared. That's 576. So that's 576 plus, and then 13 minus 6 squared. 13 minus 6 squared. That's 49. And add those two. So 576 plus 49. I get 625, and the square root of 625 is 25. So the ships are 25 units apart. And if you don't believe that 625, then you can go ahead and do that on the calculator. And see, 25. Okay, so these are your answers for that. Go ahead and go to the next video for the equations.